Okay, Gary, another competitive game at the South Bank this evening, running away 4-0 winners against Oldland Abbotonians. Firstly, your thoughts of the game?
Yeah, first half was a fairly tough contest, to be honest. I think whilst teams got something to hold on to, whether it's 0-0 or even at 1-0, it's always going to be a tough task to break them down. Didn't really come out of their shape, frustrated us quite a bit in the first half. Felt like we didn't really move the ball quite quick enough for our liking. Luckily we got the goal from the free kick, great free kick from Chrissy. And I thought we grew into it as the first half went on. And then second half, I think we started better anyway. And then obviously the two sending offs really changed the game and we were able to just control the game from then on.
Normally, when there's a sending off, it's usually quite difficult for there to be any more goals because the team that's had the sending off normally sit back. How much of an impact did those sending offs have, or was it essentially kind of it was just sort of a walk in the park for you guys?
I wouldn't say it was a walk in the park. Like I said, I think credit to the lads that were on the pitch for them, the 9 lads that finished it off. They still battled hard, they didn't give up, they chased everything, so the credit where credit's due to them. I think the second sending off is the important one. Like you said, I think with 10 men, it's easier to sit in, frustrate oppositions, and like you said, you've seen it before, where it's harder almost to break down 10 men. As soon as obviously they got the second one sent off, then there was a lot of space on the pitch for us to exploit. We used the ball better than we did in the first half, and we sort of we used the space as well and took our chances when they came.
And obviously the second sending off came as a result of, I'm assuming, a high foot on Sam Thompson in goal. Is in terms of injury wise, is he going to be okay for next week? Is he okay?
Yeah, I think luckily with those ones, although it hurts, and I know from experience from the Cheddar game that they are sore, but it's probably better an impact injury like that. It's easy to get on with rather than a twist or a ligament damage, which is obviously a lot worse. But no, he's fine. He'll probably be sore in the morning, but he'll be ready to go for Saturday.
And James Vincent got 2 this evening. In a squad where there's the likes of yourselves and obviously Dan Kovacs when he's not injured, Jamal, Wilstead, how much of an impact are those goals going to make coming from James in terms of getting his place in the squad along with you guys?
Yeah, it's like you said, I think the squad depth is a big thing for us. We've been able to rotate the 3 up front, whether it's Jamal, Jimmer, obviously Co's at the start of the season, obviously he's injured at the moment. Paula's now come in as well to give us a little bit something different which we felt we needed. And then you've got Wilbur obviously coming on from deeper and who will get goals as well. And I think especially you've seen it over the last couple of weeks, more so than the start of the season when you've got games Saturday, Tuesday. It's hard to keep playing the same 11 and expect the same performance week in, week out. So it's a massive bonus for us to have players that we can rotate, and it doesn't weaken the side whatsoever. And Jim has come in today, staked his claim for a starting place in the next game, which is all we can ask for.
And I know obviously James Vincent picked up man of the match this evening, but was there anybody else that stood out for you this evening?
I thought, to be fair, the 2 centre-halves, solid as ever. We never really looked like conceding, even in the first half, 11v11. Roger's work rate, again, every single week you can't knock. Wilbur's distribution. I think it was first half, it was probably hard to pick one person out that was particularly playing well, and probably the second half, you probably couldn't pick between 3 or 4 that did play really well.
And obviously, in a couple of days' time, on Saturday, we've got Almondsbury, again another home fixture. What are your thoughts going into that game? Are you anticipating that you and the lads are going to have to be patient again in the first half like you were tonight?
Absolutely. I think we take every game as it comes, to be honest. A lot of teams will probably come here and try and hold tight for the first half, especially. We've seen that already this season. And it's all about being patient. If we don't get the goal in the first half, then we just keep playing the way we play, and eventually it will come. There's going to be games where we'll probably get frustrated and we might not score for 90 minutes. In which case you make sure you don't concede the other end and you come away with a point. But I think with like we said earlier, with the strike force we've got and the players you can bring on and off the pitch to change a game if need be, it's all about patience, I think, in every game. You don't have to blow teams away in the first 30 minutes. You can ease yourself in, you can get goals late on if need be. And yeah, like you said, we'll take every game as it comes and deal with it as we feel we need to.
And lastly, 6 wins out of 6 for us. both as a player and your managerial role. You must be absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, obviously we couldn't ask for any more than 6 out of 6. If you said to us at the start of the season we'd be in this position, then we'd obviously bite your hand off. Plenty of games to come, like you say, they're coming thick and fast at the moment, which has been a bit of a test over the last few weeks. But no, we can only beat what's put in front of us, and we move on to the next one, and we try and make it 7 out of 7.